Sugarshack sessions, yeah.
I don't know.
Nice.
You guys, like, weed is semi-legal here, and you guys treat it like you have to smoke all of it before it's gone. And I ate a pretty much a full bag of Doritos on my own, and I woke up with the worst heartburn I've ever felt.
Yo, it's a sugar shack. Sit back, relax, cause it's time for another podcast.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Sugarshack podcast. It's a special one today, all the way from Reggae Rise Up in St. Petersburg, Florida. We're sitting down with John and Kev Shields of Little Stranger.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Yes.
What's somebody trying?
Oh, shit.
Hell yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah. You're going to want to wear those.
We've got Eddie Kopp, founder of Sugarshack Music Channel. Come on, let's give it up for Eddie.
Yeah.
None of this would be possible.
Eddie. Thank you, guys.
If Eddie didn't let somebody 10 years ago record a music video on his back deck. And
Here we are.
Here we are today.
Shit. The most buff founder I've ever met of any company.
He's got to keep us all in line. You know what
Gotta
I'm
stay
saying?
healthy.
Big lions got to keep us in line.
Got to keep it healthy.
I decided to throw all of my traditional podcast prepping out the window.
Good call,
That's
buddy.
the only thing to do with you boys. We know that you're on fire right now. You're touring like madmen. You're just on the road nonstop, right?
Oh yeah. It's definitely heating up right now. We're feeling it. We're only slightly overwhelmed. Anxiety are at medium
Perfect.
levels. We're fine though. We're fine.
Don't worry, we're not going to talk about any of that because I've prepared unique questions for you
Excellent.
today
Let's go.
that have nothing to do with your normal life or the anxieties that come. So
I don't have anxiety.
Let's just fucking kick it off. Oh, let's kick it off with some.
Point Ybel's. Shout out Point Ybel Brewery.
Point Ybel.
Yeah. Shout out.
Oh, it's warm. All right,
That's
we're
okay.
doing it.
Wow, Sugarshack be
shout
lacking.
out to Point Ybel Brewing Company for for hooking us up. They made this beer for our Sugarshack artists,
Yes.
stage artists. So
There you go.
hey, shout out to y'all. Hell yeah.
Cheers, Johnny.
Cheers, boys.
Killer fucking set. Cheers, boys.
Cheers, Kev.
Cheers.
Pop up. It's not always cold, but boy is it good.
So on the questions that I prepared for this podcast, the first one is, what's the last thing you both regret eating?
I think mine's more of a quantity thing than an actual.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like specific one food, but we did Jam Cruise last month, and I think I ate 400 slices of pizza in that buffet. It was the only thing we ate all day and all night was pizza.
Pizza.
And I had a slice today of a horrible pizza in the artist lounge. And
Florida, figure it out. Figure out pizza.
but I'm done with pizza for a while.
Mine might be. I want to shout out our good friend Matt and Dee. They had us over their house the other night.
Hell yeah.
And I don't know.
Nice.
You guys, like, weed is semi-legal here, and you guys treat it like you have to smoke all of it before it's gone. And I ate a pretty much a full bag of Doritos on my own, and I woke up with the worst heartburn I've ever felt.
Cheddar or Cool Ranch?
Oh, cheddar. Cool
Nacho cheese. I'm sorry, nacho cheese.
Yeah. Cool Ranch would have been a little bit like. At least there's like vegetables in that, I believe.
Yeah, no doubt.
It at least sounds better than anything else, right?
Yeah. The fucking cheese.
At least
dude.
it wasn't. Was it? What's the like flaming hot? At least it wasn't that.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that type of party.
Right. No.
Have you guys done the hot chip challenge though? Have you seen that?
No. What is this hot
There's
chip
this
challenge?
one company that does a hot chip. Have you guys seen this?
Oh, yeah.
Pocky.
It's one chip, yeah. And we were on tour with
like a
Andy
Hot Ones type
Frasco
of a
and their
thing.
bass player Floyd. The one night did the hot chip challenge, and dude, it was not a pretty sight. He was hurting real bad. He drank like a gallon of milk.
Just seeing the drool pouring off of him was quite the sight.
Yeah, don't
Not
recommend
cool.
the hot chip challenge.
Not cool.
So you mentioned you guys have been touring a lot right now, and you're tired. So what part of your body hurts the most right now?
Oh. Actually, my left shoulder has been hurting me a lot. To be honest with you, yeah, I don't know what it is. It's like maybe from
There's a
the
massage
guitar.
therapist back in the
Yes,
artist
Kelly.
area.
I'm gonna
Kelly,
go
that's
see
why my
Kelly.
back's looking all fucked up.
Yeah. No, this is hurting me, and I'm not exactly entirely sure why, but that's the spot for me.
You should get it looked at then.
check me out, bro.
I will check you out.
Yeah. Quit acting like we got health insurance.
Us either, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Us either.
We also
we're on that holistic natural
Yeah,
life.
oh,
you
yeah.
know? It's like,
Totally.
It's
AKA
fine. It's
cannot
fine.
pay.
Yeah. And what about you, Kev? Are you feeling all
I
right?
found a bruise on my butt that I don't remember, but then I thought back.
I remember.
I thought back on the 311 cruise, and we jumped off of like a 50-foot high pier into
Yeah.
the water, thinking we were real slick. And I was like, Rhodes, it's fine, get up here. And Rhodes was like, I'm not gonna destroy my body.
Well, he has a child now. He has much more to risk.
I know, but what's his
Yeah.
butt got to do with that?
What's butt got to do with it? Got to do with it.
Fuck yeah. We've got Eddie.
Sorry.
We've got
Is
Eddie
this
here
good?
joining us, and
Hell yeah. Yes.
it's the most engaged audience that we've had at a podcast
let's
set
go,
so
baby,
far.
let's go.
Let's go.
We're
out here.
Hell yeah. This is dope.
We got Eddie joining us.
Yeah.
I'm curious, does John or Kevin have a question for Eddie? Oh, like a reversal interview type of a situation.
Wow. Yeah. So I look at your whole crew
Yeah.
and how official it all, even like all the camera gear and the equipment, and you have like the back harnesses with the cameras and I do wonder like how quickly did it go from being like you with a camera and an idea to this like really official thing, because it feels like it happened pretty quickly.
We've been doing this for 9 years, and from the start, I was always into cameras. I played drums in a band, toured with the band, and I was always the guy in the band with a camera, and working at restaurants, being in college at the time, and when this idea of starting a session channel on my back deck at my house, you know, I was surrounded. I had a lot of friends that did cameras, you know, worked in cameras. I was in the wakeboard industry with Arian. I ran food at Roost Chris with Justin, and he was a photographer. And Spence is always a GoPro guy. And Alex, our audio engineer, was like the one dude I knew with a recording studio in his garage.
Yeah.
So right out of the gates, we all had some kind of skill behind a camera or a microphone. And I knew that, assembling that team and assembling those guys, I
It was
just knew
just
that.
homies? Like it was just
It was
you happen
homies.
to know these people.
Yeah, they were literal homies. Spence and I go back to ninth grade.
Yeah. So the bond that they
yeah.
have is like what you
No,
similar. You
that
know what
to
I
me
mean,
is the
what-
coolest shit. We have a group of friends of ours in
Yeah.
Charleston. They're in a band called Human Resources.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a very similar thing. Like each of them has this specific skill.
Yep.
One of them is like amazing at photo editing. One does video. One's a
Exactly.
producer.
Yeah.
And like they just were homies who grew up together. And I think that's probably why Sugarshack is so special, because it came from that like organic
It is.
thing. And
Yeah.
Everybody brings something to the table that someone else can't on the team, right?
Yeah.
And that even goes into our current day. Now with Bryce has been with us, 2 years?
Mm-hmm.
And our newer team members, they all bring something that we can't and contributes to the greater good and really brings in that Sugarshack family. And everybody is just invested to do a good job and see this succeed together.
Yeah.
So I think that magic and that unity between all of us is what brings us all here today.
Hell yes.
Dude,
dude.
leads us together with
Hell
up to
yes.
friends and artists like y'all, and
Yeah.
we can all build together, right?
We can.
And you're
we
all
can.
good looking. What the fuck? Except for you, Max. Chill.
Max fits right in.
Oh shit. All right. But I also have a question for you, Eddie, too.
Yeah.
Running something that's exploding in the way it is. How do you handle difficult conversations within your team? Is there an approach you have to handle those difficult conversations?
I think the history.
Like he's looking at me.
Take your shirt off is what you say, and then all of a sudden you're humbled.
Spence is a trooper today. So that was amazing, guys.
This is a trooper.
That was amazing. Ping. Yeah, we sort a lot of things over a game of ping pong. I don't know, man. We've all been so close. We were good friends going into this, and I know they say don't start businesses with your friends, but I don't know. There's a different bond here, and I think that everybody sees where this is going together. From the first session, we all knew we had something special on our hands. I remember Arian saying that. He's like, okay, that was cool. That felt different. That felt good. That felt special.
What was the first session?
It was a band called the Sweet Teas. It was a trio from Naples, Florida.
Okay.
Friends of ours. Because when we started this, I just hit up all the bands that I knew from touring, and then all the artists in our local area: Naples, Fort Myers, Bonita Springs, and and just from there, we all just knew it from the start that we have something special on our hands. And I think that kind of, I don't know, we've gotten through all the hard shit. Because we've had some tough
that wasn't
conversations.
the answer. That wasn't the answer. How
I'm
do you,
serious, though.
How do you,
We're
when,
still
when
here.
a hard situation comes up,
Yeah.
what's your approach? What's your approach? I need to know.
Maybe they're just like way chiller than us and don't get in fights.
Well,
John, I'm not talking to you right now, okay?
There's very
And
little
we'll
fight.
talk later. And we'll talk later.
I don't know, man. There's a level of respect that I think we all
Yeah,
maintain.
yeah.
That really it's all
from
rooted
what
in.
I've seen, if I can answer it for him, is
Yeah,
just
let's do it.
really. I mean, it takes.
And that's
him-
Bryce's problem. He's answering questions for you.
That's a hard
No,
one.
I
dude.
think I know it's hard to kind of scope it out from my perspective. It's really just it's simple, it's direct, it's like it's solution oriented. Here's a problem we have. It's not personally on an attack against a team member or anything like that. It's just here's a problem, we need a solution. And I got to say it's the most collaborative team.
Yeah.
And I think the reason why there's really no conflict on our team at all because the solution making is like endless. It's like we don't care how the solution. It's just does it
Yeah.
work and do we all agree on it?
Yeah.
And that's what's cool is that there's not one leader. Like it's a first among equals, and it's cool. It's like a unanimous thing. If it feels right for everybody, we all move in that direction. And if something's out of place, then kind of bring it back in. You know what I mean?
true.
If somebody gets a little like frustrated or gets off the brand's culture, we kind of bring it back in and
Yes.
keep it guided in the right direction,
Man,
so.
props to you guys.
Thank
It's,
you,
it's
Bryce.
clearly working.
Yes.
You guys are unbelievable. Man.
All right, back
Like,
to the
chiller.
serious questions.
Wait, also, I want to know, Eddie, did you cry? Did you tear up at all when John gave his speech?
Absolutely,
did,
bro. Are
absolutely.
you kidding me?
I teared up.
Yeah, we all did.
I've been having
Dude,
a,
the fucking crowd. What the fuck,
Yeah.
Standing
bro?
ovation,
Yeah.
bro.
Insane, man. It was
That was
insane.
unreal.
I've been having a couple moments this weekend. Drew Garabo wrote a beautiful
Hell yeah.
piece on Facebook,
Shout out to Drew.
just talking about what's happening here. John gave a beautiful speech, and I'm just like, why am I fucking crying so much with my boys to say? But it's because we're all doing well and we're all appreciative. I love it. I love it.
I've
Yeah.
choked up a lot back here on the camera. Already in the last 2 days we've been here.
Yeah. It's
I
been
just get
epic.
emotional seeing what's happening on the stage and everybody sitting around. And
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's a lot. It's
so
awesome.
epic.
It's amazing.
It's awesome. I mean, on that note, I feel like that's where you land the plane right there. That's so fucking good. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with us.
Thank you, everyone, for
John
hanging around.
and Kev,
for
for just
this, man. We appreciate
Thank
y'all
you.
being
so
so
much,
amazing.
man.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys
Thank you.
for coming out at Reggae Rise Up and coming to the Sugarshack stage. You're homies. You're the real ones. We love you so much. And that's a wrap on this episode of the Sugarshack podcast.
Yo, get up for
Hell
Sugar
yeah.
Shack. Come on, give it up for Sugar Shack.
Sit back, relax, 'cause it's time for
Everyone get
another
naked. Everybody take their shirts off. Everybody taking their shirts off. Let's go, boys.
I didn't agree to this, bro. I'm not taking my shirt off. Fuck that. Who is this guy? Fuck you, bro. How did he get invited to this?